Hello, my name is Daniel Chu, and I'm a first-year student taking mechanical engineering. This year I'm fighting for one post and one post only, and that is the Director of Entrepreneurship. The first initiative is called Pitch Avenue. Pitch Avenue is an ideation refinery platform where students can present their idea within 2 minutes, and pitch masters or pitch hackers are going to deconstruct the idea, patch it up, reconstruct the idea, and represent the same idea back to the students. Now the student has a fortified idea. Pitch Avenue is going to help facilitate the process of the idea becoming reality. Pitch hackers or pitch masters are also going to help clubs and societies generate the most revenue through events. The second initiative is to establish a physical center of Pitch Avenue. It's a center where entrepreneurs or like-minded individuals can come together and discuss their rise and fall and the reasons and the factors behind it. When two partners come together and strikes a deal, it has to be in black and white in the form of contract. This is to stimulate a business environment. The third initiative is to gather students and groom them for upcoming competitions. And that involves problem solving and entrepreneurship events. For example, Digi Challenge for Change, My Harapan. This is just to ensure that our students have a better chance of winning, to let other institutions outside UNITEN know that we are in fact a university very strong in our entrepreneur culture. The fourth initiative is called Project Ride Along. It's basically the whole idea of premium parking. What it's going to do is it's going to reduce the number of accidents in COE parking, it's going to reduce the number of hit and runs, it's going to reduce the number of congested parking lots. This problem has never been solved before, but we have come up with a policy that will. So take a look at the detailed manifesto. That's the exact problem. What I'm trying to solve is to close that gap. I'm trying to introduce a whole new culture of entrepreneurship so that students, us, can understand the essence of entrepreneurship and what can be achieved through it. I'm trying to close that gap. In degree entrepreneurship is a mindset, and it is completely okay to have a passion and a mindset, right? Entrepreneurship is finding a solution to a problem. You have a problem, you have a solution. You have a problem, you have a solution. Making that solution accessible to all and through a sustainable business model, that's when we profit from it, and that is entrepreneurship. See, the thing about a parking system is that drivers are called volunteers. It's because they do exactly that, they volunteer. But when you choose to volunteer, there are going to be particular rules that you have to abide by. This is simply how change works. You can't just depend on organic change, you have to create structural change, you have to implement it. This is just simply how any system works. But you as a student, or as a driver, as a volunteer, you have complete power to opt in or opt out. So it's completely up to you. After my term, I'm simply going to pass down all the information, all the procedures to the next Director of Entrepreneurship. Believe me, this is my initiative and I don't want to see it end. When it comes to implementing something, I don't really think there's a fail. If you mean my idea getting rejected, or my idea, stages of my idea simply doesn't work out, then it simply involves deconstructing the idea, going back to the drawing board, and re-implementing it again until it works,
So,
couple of things. My parking idea is going to solve the number of hit and runs. It's going to solve overcrowded parking areas. It's going to solve the number of. It's going to reduce the number of accidents. I really don't know why this is an issue, and I don't know how to convince you that age really does not define maturity or capability. But if you have any doubts about me organizing events, rest assured I have been to countless events. I have spearheaded a lot myself.
feel.
The success of all events and all initiatives solely depends on the student. If the student chooses to support, chooses to respond, the events the events are going to be successful. If the students do not respond, then it will fail. But let's say it does. Let's say we do not get any response, any support whatsoever. It's simply going back to the drawing board, figuring out a better version 2. It's never going to stop. We're just going to keep repeating that process until it happens, until we become bigger, faster, stronger.
Event.
We are going to make our activities very appealing to to the general majority, the general student population. We're also going to make it very engaging before and during the activities. But this is the second idea. We are going to get the news out. We're going to feature entrepreneurs within the university that have made it big. For example, John. Last week, John started a business initiative over the weekends that racked in 500 ringgit in excess. We are going to use Inflow and blast this message out to all the students. Then we are going to let the students know there's going to be a forecast section at the bottom of the page stating if John continues his initiatives and rakes in 500 ringgit in excess every month, John is going to be able to afford his new PS4 next June.